Now, personal injury is your thing. So let's get to the first question tonight. And it's from Megan. Megan says, my brother was seriously injured when a tractor trailer had a blowout right in front of him and then swerved into him, crushing his car. Now, I'm sure the driver didn't expect this to happen, but isn't he, the driver, still at fault somehow? And where do we start with a case like that?
Well, he very well may be. It all depends. And, 18-wheeler cases are difficult cases. There's certain rules of the road that are different than just, for tractor trailers as opposed to the rest of us driving in cars. Things like, when's the last time the driver inspected his vehicle? What if the tires should have been changed and they had a lot of wear on them? We all have a duty to keep and maintain a proper lookout, keep the vehicle under free and easy control, to keep a safe distance, to drive at a safe speed. These are all things that an attorney can find out, because most of these tractor trailers have, they're going to have boxes that essentially contain all the information or a lot of the information that I just talked about. They're black boxes, and that need to be retained and examined. And attorneys like us, we have experts that go and look at the boxes and gather the information. We download it, and then we look at all the areas of negligence that the person may have been involved in.
Oh, wow. Lorelei, any comments from you?
No, Harry mentioned a black box, and yeah, definitely the 18-wheelers all have a black box. A lot of the 18-wheelers also have a camera on their dashboard. I know Harry's firm recently had a real interesting case with a truck that had the camera and they got the footage. But a lot of new cars also have black boxes, and people don't know that, but you could be hit by somebody and they say, oh, I don't know what happened. And then you pull that black box, and next thing you know, they were speeding and they didn't hit their brakes in time, and that's why they rear-ended you. And otherwise it would be your word against theirs until you pulled that black box and revealed the truth of what really happened.
There are other issues like driver fatigue. So you want to get a hold of the driver logs. You want to make sure that person had an adequate amount of sleep, or are they driving and, trying to force themselves down the highway extra hours and so forth. And maybe that's why they weren't paying attention, or, something like that. There's a lot that goes into it.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. And many times it's so scary being next to them anyway. So if you're, I guess, next to one, you want to get around it as quickly as possible.
That's right.
Ooh, don't want any accidents with a big rig, that's for sure.